how did any 3 points that how did Mega GK as an institution and me as a mentor or this community help you to crack your CLAT exam?
Yeah, okay. So I feel like that question has...
Design this question. Let me just put up with one more point. Help you to live this journey.
Right. Okay. So I feel like that question has several parts. Mega GK as an institution, I would say, is the foundation on which I based the method in which I will approach a subject like GK. मैंने जब भी ये अगस्त में join किया था, my main problem was that I have resources to do GK. Like thankfully I had enrolled in a coaching and I had that privilege to access those resources. But I had no idea how to do it. Like, do I memorize these numbers? Is this really important? That is where I was at in August 2021. And going to sir's class and going through the notes, the way he would highlight certain parts, the way while discussing the notes in class, he would stress upon certain things. It helped me to see the pattern in GK, because GK is such a vast subject कि अगर तुम CLAT के कितने भी mocks दे दो and you don't know how to study it, at least for me personally, it was hard to find a pattern. How are they picking which subjects are important? ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा था खुद से. And that is where Manav sir came in and his notes helped me to understand, oh, what exactly is an important news item with the perspective of CLAT. तो जो भी मैंने उसके बाद किया, whether from these sources, other sources, it was based on the foundation that I built in Mega GK of what constitutes an important piece of news for CLAT or AILET. Right. Then Manav sir as a mentor helped me. Like the biggest thing he helped me in is something I've already mentioned. He told me that past precedent एक limit तक ही useful होता है. Otherwise it's you at that time and वो mock, वो section, वो question. And additionally, I feel like he's a very intuitive mentor. Whenever I would call him, I'm not the kind of person who like will traditionally feel comfortable in calling other people. So even until like the last moment, whenever I would call him, he would somehow know that I had already gone through a major chunk of whatever was troubling me on my own, because I thought ये तो मुझे आना चाहिए, मैं किसको पूछूं, मुझे आना चाहिए. So that is what. So whenever I would call him, he would end the call by saying at least twice or thrice, even though I could hear him perfectly, that I'm just a call away. जब भी कुछ हो मुझे text करो, मुझे call करो, I'm just a call away. So he was giving me that reassurance. Like I don't think I ever expressed it to him, because that's not the kind of thing you say to somebody. But he intuitively understood कि मुझे नहीं आता है reach out करना जितना naturally किसी और को आता होगा. And he would say that at the end of every call. And I'm not sure how much I reached out to him and whether I should have done more, but whenever I needed it, I never felt any hesitation going to talk to him. So I feel like that is the biggest way he helped me as a mentor, is that he intuitively understood what kind of person I was. Like even like that's one layer deeper than what kind of aspirant I was, right? So that is what helped me a lot.
Community as well as the community for preparation as well.
Yeah. So we would turn on our cameras and we would give the mock. A lot of us would try to give the same mock, but अगर किसी का वो हो गया होगा, तो they would give a different mock. And then sir would come sometimes and he would give us insights about, okay, तो तेरा body posture ऐसे था, or you were like continuously doing this. A lot of people do this back and forth while they're giving a mock. So this is actually taking your attention away from the question, because subconsciously your brain is still processing that you are moving back and forth, right? So he would point out these little things for us, which I think is a really commendable thing, considering that सब लोग Zoom पे थे. He couldn't even see like body language analysis. तो तब होता है जब तुम पूरा देखो. Like he could see the square for like the not even the entire top half of our entire body, and he would still analyze the things that were bothering us, and like to a great degree of accuracy. So I feel like that helped me a lot. In general, the Mega GK community, it didn't have that formal feel that you sort of get in coaching classes or even in school कि okay, sir पढ़ा रहे, so he is above you. ऐसे feeling ही नहीं है. Because when you're learning something, it's just one person sharing with another person, right? And it's sort of a back and forth. It should be a back and forth. और उसमें कोई ऊपर नीचे नहीं होता, इक्वालिटी होता है. So that is the thing that helped me the most, because it really helped me to free up to participate in class, which is what I appreciated the most about the community.
This is the basically the last point you mentioned was from the very beginning of my education when I was in school, was something that I wanted to be in the education system, but I never had in this 12 years of teaching student, I never had this whole concept in words, and thanks to you, you put the complete situation in word right now. So otherwise I just have a feeling कि ऐसा होना चाहिए. I never had a word. Now we can also add this in poster that we have the most democratic class among all the institutions. Most democratic class. So we always believe, I personally always believe in one thing, that if given a chance to choose between respect and love, I always go for love, not for respect, because respect is something that needs to be fortified. And when you need to fortify it for yourself, when you need to fortify the thing, you sometimes have to fortify it with different things. But love is something that gives you chance that sometimes you can go wrong, sometimes the student can also go wrong. So I remember मतलब till now, while teaching the class, अगर मुझको कुछ नहीं आता है तो मुझे नहीं आता है. It is easy to say that कि भाई ये मुझे नहीं आता है और मैं कल बता दूंगा, rather than घूम लो घुमाने से. So this is a very important point, Anushka. Thank you very much.